Namaste. So what have I been up to today? So as you know, a lot of you know that I'm in India and I'm here for a blessing. So a blessing in India is called a puja. And a big thing about a puja is that when you are starting something new, you want to take away all the bad spirits and you want to take all away the bad negative energy and you want to start something brand new. So they bless it with a puja. And today I flew to India to be here for the puja. There is lots to tell you, lots and lots to tell you. And there's so much excitement in the air about this. So what happens at the puja is that we all sat on the floor and a religious man came in and I guess sang and blessed, and we had I'm assuming it was a Hindu celebration, but it was amazing. It was really amazing, and it was something that was so beautiful, so beautiful. I walked into the office today and I got really emotional, and I'm going to share a little bit about it to you here today because I wanted to share my emotion. When I walked into the office, to the Indian office today, and some of you know what I'm up to and what I'm doing, and I can't say a lot because these things I'm restricted to say. But when I walked into the office today, I got really emotional. I got really, really emotional because I saw lots of people there that were familiar to me. Lots of friends there, lots of corporate staff there, people that had been with me for 12 years, people that have been with me for many years now, ever since I started working in India. And that's been a good 7 or 8 years now that I have been involved with India. And when I walked in and I saw all the people standing there, and I looked at them and I took their photo, and I wanted to tell them how proud I was to be a part of their lives, and how proud I am to even to be in their presence. I wanted to thank them for their loyalty. Loyalty is a big thing, isn't it? We can all have businesses and we can all have staff and we can all have people in our lives, but it's the loyal ones that are the ones that need the reward. It's the loyal ones, the people that come to you and have been with you from the very beginning, or the ones that have stayed with you when times have been tough, or the ones that have come back to you because they can see, like loyalty. I can't even put a price on loyalty. It's something that's so intrinsically within someone, like I'm a loyal old dog, and if you're a friend of mine, you're a friend of mine for life. I don't care whether you're broke. I don't care whether you've got houses or nice furniture, or I don't care who you are. But if you've been kind to me in my life and you've been loyal to me in my life, I am so loyal back. So when I walked into the office today, all of my values came hugely in my face, because loyalty is a big thing for me. And so when I saw people being loyal to me, I was like, wow. I got really emotional, really, really emotional. And I was like, don't cry, Terry, don't cry. Just hold it all together, Terry, don't cry. Keep talking, but stop crying, don't cry. I just was like, wow. And then we did the puja, and I was blessed to sit on the front row of the puja and to sit there with my co-workers and with my team. And it was a very simple thing. There was no bands or whistles, or it was simply an act of grace. And it was a blessing. It was a real blessing. And to be a part of that blessing was like, wow, like wow, you're witnessing something that is huge. I don't know whether you can even understand what I'm saying, but if you could understand what I witnessed today, you'll understand then what's coming. I was sitting there and there were people sitting around me and we were all sharing marigolds. And a marigold was placed in my hands and then I would place it on the tray or on the table or in front of the candle but I was continuously given marigolds. And I was continuously blessed, or there was water thrown over us, or there was songs that were sung, or there were, there was so many intricate pieces of the puzzle. As I said, I didn't understand the words. I could understand the language a little bit, and I could understand the gestures, and I could understand the acts of kindness, and I could understand the love of something greater than me. I could understand that. I could understand there was a belief, there was a real belief in the room. And we all sat around the floor, cross-legged, and saying our prayers. As I said, it was so powerful, so powerful. And there was a moment that I sat there and I looked up and there was the signage, and I looked at the people and I looked at where I was and I looked at the place that I was sitting and I looked at the women around me and the men around me, and I went, how did you even get here, Terry? How did you even get here? You are so blessed. You are so in the right place at the right time with the right blessing. I don't even understand what happened, and yet I knew that whatever I was doing at that moment was creating history. At that moment, something touched me. Because tears just filled my eyes, and I was like trying to wipe away the tears without people seeing me, and without me really understanding. Because you know what? As I said, it was history. It was such a powerful part of the history of what we are creating. I'm building a business in India. I'm going to build a big business in India. In fact, I'm going to build a massive business in India. And you know why I'm going to build a business in India? It's not for me, but it's because I can make a difference to thousands of lives. And when you build a business without thinking of yourself, without putting value on yourself, and you can do it for other people, that's when your businesses will grow. It's a servant heart. And today I witnessed a servant heart. Today I witnessed all the women in the room and all the men in the room were all there because of a servant heart. They weren't there because they wanted to say, oh, I'm here. No, there was none of that. It was just there to be grateful for the moment, and to be grateful for the opportunity, to be grateful for the future. I can't even tell you. It was such a moving moment, and one that I'll remember forever. I have a piece of cotton that was wrapped around my arm many times. It was tied and it was blessed. I don't think I'll take this off. And you can see my blessing here. I don't know about you guys, but culture's a really big deal for me. And when you get involved in a culture and you understand it a little bit and you start to look at it and you start to learn it and you start to think, you understand the people. And when you start to understand the people, then you can build in their country a little bit. But it's the people. It's the people that you've got to connect with, because it's the people that will bring the people, and the people will bring the more people. I always say 1 will bring 10, 10 will bring 100, 100 will bring 1,000. And that's what I'm planning. There are many people out there thinking, oh, there's that Terry McClure again. Yeah. I promised India that I would be back. I promised them with all my heart that I would come back and I would be here and I would stand by them and we would build again. I promised India. And today I feel like it's the beginning. It's such a beginning. And the blessing was just full of blessings. Thank you, India. Thank you. I jumped on a plane and I came here for your puja. Thank you to all the people that warmly loved me, that warmly took me into their hearts, the people that cried on my shoulders, the people that wrapped me up in love. Thank you. To all the people that I couldn't get to see, next time. I will be back. I'll be back in August. But you know what? Until then, my India, you have such a strong place in my heart. And from here we grow. From here we have started with the blessing. We have started on the right foot. We have started with the right people. And we've got nothing but greatness ahead of us. Lots of love, India. Namaste.